What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Cool Interviews. How you guys doing today, man? I'm here with my guy Ronnie Royal. He's a four-star right now in the 2024 class, a running back. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing good, man. So the first question getting in this interview is from the very start. What got you inspired to start playing football?
Just like where I grew up from, I always grew around football. It's been my whole dream to play football. So my dad, my uncles played football for a long time. So I just wanted to follow their footsteps.
Did they both play D1?
Now they ain't had the chance to play D1. I mean, they had the chance to play D1, but
Mhm.
they didn't go.
So what positions did they play? They play similar. They play running back. Is that what inspired you to start playing running back?
Yeah, they play running back and safeties.
Mhm. Sure. And then like, who did you look up to when you started playing? Like, that made you want to play running back? Like, obviously your parents, but like, your dad and everything, your uncle. But like, who were you watching on TV that really like you tried to model your game after?
I would say Derrick Henry. I
I could
grew up
see that.
watching him a little bit.
I could see that. I was watching your highlights, and you run like Derrick Henry, like you really do. It's yeah. I can really see how that is. I can really see that. And then going into your successes on the field, you've been showing a lot of interest from some big schools. How's your recruitment process been going so far?
It's going good so far. Got some big schools looking at me like Bama, Mississippi State,
Mhm.
Florida State, and so on.
Awesome. And then you just answered my next question, which was who was showing the most love and interest. But now going into your recent visit to Alabama, when you go on to visits, like what are the top things you look for in schools that make them a good fit for you?
What can I do? What can I help out at? And like how is it gonna fit me? How am I gonna like live my life here? And like what business I'm gonna go into when I get here.
Sure.
So
For sure. And then like you were saying, like you just recently visited Bama. How was that experience and everything? I know we were talking about it a little bit last night, but
it's pretty fun. It was great to experience. I learned a lot from coaches and the players. I listened a lot to them. I also got to try on the jerseys and take a couple of pictures. Pretty fun.
then I've heard from other recruits too, like, and you meet Nick Saban, like he just walks in the room and everybody just goes silent. Like I've heard that many times. Was that the experience kind of like for you?
Yeah, exactly how it was.
So you guys are just sitting there and he just comes in, everybody just quiet and this. That's funny. And then next question is, as of right now, do you have any more visits or events that you're excited for coming up?
Um, Not right now. I say I might be going to a couple more schools like Florida Gators, like Florida State maybe, and UAB. And I might go to like Florida. You know,
Cool. That's definitely something to be excited about for sure. And then now going outside of football, if you aren't scoring touchdowns, if you're not trucking people like Derrick Henry, what other hobbies do you enjoy in your free time?
basically just relaxing, recovering from football, and hanging out with my friends, going to sleep. Obviously, just relaxing, enjoying my time, my free time.
For sure. Then if I come down to your hometown, the Gulf Shores, where do you, where do I have to go to get the full vibe of the city? The top three things that I have to do.
Uh, the hangout, the wharf, and I mean the wharf ain't go short, but the wharf, the hangout, and probably the places around the hangout. Like it's a lot of food places around here. So
It's the hangout. Is that?
the hang it's a hangout is like a place like you just hang out at.
Yeah.
Eat
I don't
there,
know if
you
there's
can
any
eat there.
restaurants for
Yeah, it's
sure.
like a restaurant.
What's your favorite restaurant in Gulf Shores, man? What's your favorite place, man?
Favorite place to go or favorite place to eat?
Favorite spot?
Uh, that hangout.
Sure. And then next question is, if I pass you the aux cord, what are you bumping? What are you playing? Pass you the aux cord. What are you bumping?
I'll say about NBA YoungBoy,
Yeah,
Little
okay.
Baby.
What's your favorite album from out of those two? From Baby and YB?
I say Stuck With Me, and that's my favorite album. NBA YoungBoy, like all his songs are good to me.
Sure.
So
Sure. And then now going back into football, into your off season, what are some things you're trying to improve on for your junior season coming up?
I'm trying to improve on, my DB skills, my work,
Mm,
just everything I can do to help my team, everything that can make me better to be a good player. So
sure. And then I know you play some both sides of the ball, offense and defense. If you had to choose one to stick with in college, what do you think you're gonna stick with?
uh I don't know.
Might be
That's
a
a hard
tough question.
question.
Yeah, that might be a tough question.
I haven't decided yet, but right now, if I grow a little bit more, I'll stick with like safety. And then, but if I like stay the same size, I go like slot, something like that.
For sure. And then I asked this question last time in my interview. Okay. Okay. There's only one right answer to this. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes or no?
Yes, it does.
Thank you. You get it. You finally somebody gets it. Somebody gets me, dude. Finally. Cause dude, the last interview the guy was just trashing pineapple, dude. Like, no. Like that's good.
Nah, but
Man.
it's right. It feels like
Yes. Just blends together well, man. For
yeah.
real. And then what is your favorite part about playing like running back as a whole? Like what is your favorite part? Or DB, I guess.
Just knowing when I get the ball, in my hands, and the game is in my control, I can like make plays at any given moment.
Sure. And then one of the last questions is favorite pregame meal. What do you eating before every game?
I say about like pasta, maybe pasta or chicken and
Pasta.
rice. Say
Pasta.
what?
Kind of pasta you like, man?
Alfredo.
Alfredo. That's a really
Yeah.
common answer for real though. Like I've had like a lot of people say that, man. That's a really common answer for real. Man. I'm not complaining about it though. I mean, pasta. Hey, I mean it's bumping. But I mean,
Yeah.
and then the last question in this interview, I ask this every last question because I know there's some athletes out there. There's some younger athletes out there. If you could give any athlete one piece of advice on the recruitment process, on just like working to get that E1 offer, whatever it is, what was the most important piece of advice that helped you get to the point where you're at right now? What would it be?
I say like, don't get the big head. Stay humble. Just because you're getting recruited by a big school, don't stop your grind. You have a goal and you try to meet that goal. And if you get the big head and you just slack off a little bit, you might not meet that goal. So never get the big head and work hard.
Sure. That's a huge thing. You got to stay humble from start to the end because it doesn't matter if it's I've been told this before like a lot of times, and it's a great thing to think about is it doesn't matter if it's an FCS school, a Division II school. If you still get an offer from them, man, that's a blessing. There's thousands of people, thousands of athletes that never get the opportunity or the chance to go to the next level, and I mean that's just a huge thing, and you gotta be thankful for that every single day. That's a huge thing. I like that piece of advice. But if you want to shout anybody out, that's the end. This is the end of the interview. Just shout them out.
I got shot nobody out. I'm good.
All right, bet. And then last question, actually, my friend wanted me to ask somebody this because I had a lot of interviews coming up. Okay, so what is your favorite letter of the alphabet? All right, this is from Ashton, bro. That's my friend. I have to ask. What's your favorite letter of the alphabet?
I say R because like my name is started with Ronnie.
All right. Hey, I know that was a weird question. I just had to do it because he was pressing me about it, so I don't know. All right, but yeah, guys, that is it for this interview. Thank you, Ronnie Royal, for joining me again. I appreciate you so much, man. Much love. But that is it for this interview, guys. If you guys liked it, like button down below. We'll see you guys in the very next episode. Peace. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
No problem.